Good morning, folks. It's 8:52 in the morning on the 28th of April 2013, and I'm going to have a little talk about the Punk, Desert Eagle, Clint, whichever, the 886 retracement trade that I've been looking at, and a kind of differentiator to pick strong ones that are likely to go south as opposed to those that just kind of make a bit of end up being a double top or go further north. Anyway, let me just get started. So we have an up move, and then what we'd be looking at for eventually, of course, is this up move to form about an 886 retracement and hopefully take off like this. Okay, obviously simplifying here quite a bit, but so here's where you would have your entry up here in the Eagle area. But how do you know that this is not going to take off to the upside? Well, I think we all know the answer to this really, but I guess you just need to put it down somewhere where you're going to remember or just get it across to other people. So price never comes way up to the top in one go. There's always a not always, but there's often a reaction on the way there, and this reaction could be something like comes up here, does this, does one of these jobs, and you have a consolidation area. Okay, and then goes up, comes to our top, comes back, and what we're looking for here, and anyone who's watched Jason Stapleton stuff knows, I think, what I'm going to do. You want price to come down and break below and close below here. So ideally a close under there, not just a wick, but a close under here. And from that point, then to come back up, make your 886 or 786. I'd be happy putting an entry at 786 if I'd seen this, because what you've seen now is consolidation here. So price isn't sure where it's going to go, but it's decided it's going up. It has been decided it's going up, so up it comes, back down, breaks below this and closes below it. So this is now a change of trend to the downside. That's your first lower low. Yeah, lower low. So we come up, and now we've had a lower high. So this area here is now a trend change if that lower high subsequently comes back down, and there's a good chance now that this is going to continue down. So this is your kind of ideal punk trade, or Clint, or whatever Boo Boo decides to call it, trade. It's set up. So you need to have some definition also of what this should be here, and really it can be pretty much anything, any kind of reaction, any pause or consolidation. What it shouldn't be, however, what it shouldn't be is two candles that look like, okay, so here's the first candle. I've zoomed in, you'll see what I mean in a minute. So the first candle's like this, and then the next candle is like this. So when you have two candles with no wick, what this is telling you is that that's not a reaction. What's happened here is price is coming up, and time is just taking it to the next candle, and it's continuing up. There's no pause, nothing. What you can have, and I suggest you guys go and look and back test this, of course. What you can have is like this, candle comes up, and then the next candle is either, next candle can be like this, because then you have had a pause, a reaction, a little pullback, so something happened there. Or it can be like boop, boop, doo, doo. I'm using this charting package because it's just a lot easier to draw with. Or it can be as opposed to MT4, which is horrible for this kind of thing. It can be like this. But you get the idea. Anything that's not just a continuation in price with no pause, no gap, no nothing. So any kind of can be 2 candles, it can be along here like 6, 8, 10 candles, whatever. Just like a pause, a decision to go to the upside, and then it comes back down in short order, and breaks below, closes below. Break below, close below. This level here, and that's it. You have your entry up here in the 786 to 886, and off it goes. Your next target could actually be, well, I would take your first target back here, of course, from there. That's a safe area to take your target one. And then if you see another one of these, say down here, then that would be a good place to take your second target, because that's another area of supply and demand changeover. Anyway, there you go. That's it. Hope that helps out. Like I say, go back test it, have a look, see how it works for you. Cheers.